Storyline's default page properties come with a white background. Now, using the player properties, you can change the background color to any color you like. But if you want to add a subtle texture or repeating background to your course project, you'll need to make an edit to one of the style sheets in the published HTML folder. Let's take a look at how that works. So I'm in an FTP program, and I've just uploaded the published output. So I have two versions here, right? The before and the after. And we'll go ahead and just modify the after so you can see how this works. First thing I want to do is I want to upload an image. And I got this gaming background pattern from Subtle Patterns. So I'm going to upload it. Now, it's probably a better idea to upload the image and grab the absolute URL, so the full path to the image, rather than using a relative path, because in this case, we're going to dive a little deeper into a couple subfolders. So by keeping this up here in the root of our project folder, it makes it a little bit easier to find the image, and then after you make updates to your project, you don't keep overwriting the image each time, right? So if I make another change to my project and I want to overwrite it, right? Take my local files here on my desktop and then I move them back up here, I'm not going to overwrite this image that I want to use for the background. So I'm going to grab the absolute URL for the image, and I can do that in most FTP programs by right-clicking and then just choosing Copy URL. And if I jump into a browser here and paste that image in, you can see this is the full path to this particular image. All right, so I'll go back into my FTP program. And what I want to do is I'm going to be working here in this after folder, right? This is going to be the new one. I'm going to go into the HTML5 folder, the data folder, the CSS, and I want to modify the Output Min Css. So I'm going to right-click this file, and in this case, I'm going to edit this with Transmit. You can edit this file locally with an HTML5 editor, Notepad, however you open up CSS files. But I'm modifying it here from the actual published example from the server. So edit and transmit. And it's going to bring open quite a bit of stuff right here. Let me just bring this up. So what I want to look for, I'm going to do a Control F to search. I want to search for .cs-html. And that's the HTML style sheet that's being referenced in the heading of the story HTML page. So I'm going to come down here. You're going to see a few of them. There's probably about 6 or 7 of these. I want to search for the one that has a property for the background. And I can see right here, these are all applied to other types of elements. So let me scroll down here, and I've actually already highlighted this for us. So you'll find another cs-html, and then there's the background, and this is just specifying a color. What we want to do is add one line of code, right just down here, that points to that image that we just had. So the background-image : URL, and then whatever that, in this case, an absolute URL for the image will work. And I'm just going to go ahead and save, and that's all I'll have to do. Now, if I upload a project again and overwrite these files, I will have to come in here and modify it. So it might be worth, adding a comment or something into your file and save this as sort of a reference file later so you can quickly look at it. But that's all you really have to do, is just put it inside of the CSS file, close it, and we'll jump back in here, and when I refresh, I should still see it. All right, so hope that's helpful.